Hey everybody, welcome back to another Blade X Lord video. Today is going to be a quick one. We're just going to do some pulls on the new banner. So one pull on the water featured banner, and then we'll do the Deca Trials pull as well. And we'll quickly just talk about the new event and everything. So I've been quite busy in real life. I'm a teacher and students are back in school for me, and things are really picking up for the year end for us in Canada, so I haven't had as much time to play recently, but I did get into the event last night, so let's take a look at it. Alright, let's go take a look at the event real quick first. So the Knight's Order started, and if you're new to Blade X Lord, we do the trials first. We get a lot of currency, we spend that in the shop, and we prepare for the Deca Trial. So this boss is kind of a teaser of what the Deca Trial is going to look like. And I played on my tablet, so it's going to make me watch everything again here. But this boss is not going to be as hard as the Deca Trial boss, but it is going to give us a little bit of idea of some of the debuff skills, things that he's going to use. So basically what I did last night, I tried everything once, so I haven't done the loops yet. And it was pretty simple. The 80,000 quest was obviously the hardest one, but I beat it with a light party, mono light party, in about 3 minutes, and I actually forgot to switch to my tank party for that one, which I normally would do. So I used this breaker party, and Achel ended up tanking this boss. So the fact that Achel can tank it, and I used one Curael to be safe, I don't know if I needed it or not, he got low, but the fact that my healer tanked it gives you an idea of the strength of this boss, and keep in mind that my might is about 90,000 as well. So I am going to look more at using water units for this, but otherwise you're going to do these auto loops as much as possible to get currency and spend that in the shop, and then you can buy lots of really great stuff. So these are really important, these shops, because Lordstones, obviously, the training manuals, and then the gold pellets. Really, you want to grab the stuff that's hard to farm. So large crystals, gold pellets are always very important, and then summon tickets are really nice because they can be used on banners. So those are high priority items. You also want to complete the event specific missions if possible, and then you can look into other stuff in the shop, and how this event goes is really going to give you an idea of the Deca Trial. So let's go take a look at the banners now. So we've still have the Starfall Saint banner, that's good, but we also got the featured water summon, and I'm bummed that this came later, because I did some extra pulls on the Starfall Saint after getting Water Fianna, and I didn't need to, but I wanted to. I wanted to pull units. I wanted to provide entertainment for the channel, but if the water element banner had dropped, I would have pulled on that after getting Fianna. So it's just kind of a bummer that they released it so late, because I think with Fire and I think with Lightning, it all came out at the same time, featured character, featured element. And the other part of it that's a real shame is that I could pull some water units right now, but they're not going to be good enough anywhere fast enough to be useful in the Deca Trial. Whereas if I had pulled them last week, then I might have had a chance to level them up for the actual relevant element trial, but that's not going to happen. So what can you do? Not much. So let's do some. We'll do the summons, and maybe that will put me in a better mood. We'll start off with this guaranteed SR plus, which is, again, here I am. I'm just going after the game right now, but the SRs are so common. Like, you can get them from silver summon tickets, and there's no units that are SR, it's just weapons, that this really means nothing. Like, these types of tickets, I guess they have a higher rate than SSR, but like, because you will get more SR weapons from silver tickets than you know what to do with, there really isn't a point in these tickets. Like, I've never gotten SSR from them, so I guess there's a point, but it's just, yeah, it's not as exciting. So, okay. So, congratulations to Duck, who won the Deca trials, and he is our Night Lord. He was very, very nice to pick water units as the increased rates for the Deca trial summon, or the Night Lord summon, and that's awesome. So it's like we're getting a second chance at the banner. So let's go ahead and we'll give this a try. Okay, so we've got the SR. Let's see if we can go one higher here. I've never seen an SR. Okay. So I don't know about raid ups here. I don't think I've ever seen a raid up after you've seen the crystals here. So this might be nothing. But you know, you never know. There's it's the same as the silver tickets, right? Like there's, until I finally pulled an SSR weapon on a silver summon ticket, I did not, even though there's people, and even in my guild have said they've done it, I'm like, I'm not going to believe it until I see it, because I've pulled 6,000 silver tickets without getting one. So yeah, what can you do? It's a free summon, and those weapons can be traded for X medals, which is really good. So, okay, let's go take a look at the featured water banner. Let's do this. So we're going to do the 10 times summon with our stones, and I'll try to pull on this one more time if I can. Okay, that's a good sign right there. Let's go for it. Let's see how many we can get. Come on. That's 2. Okay, awesome. That's a good pull. Man, you know what? Despite my fierce criticism so far, not so fierce, the weapons look so cool when you summon them. These weapons look really good. Okay, here we go. Look at that. That's Heathbell's weapon. So, really good pull. Really, really good pull. That's a big deal to get that here. And Athena. Now what oh, she is water. That's incredible. I did not realize that that she was a water unit, and she's a tank as well. So that was a really big deal. Now I'm not going to be able to build her up or anything, but if we go, let's go take a look at this. So first of all, I just got Heathbell's weapon, so that's a really big deal. So I'm gonna have to level that up, and we'll take a look at that. But grants immunity to self at the start of battle. That's great. And then the Imperial Light Assault Blade. So if we take a look at my main party here we go. Everybody's going to have their SSR weapon. I'm going to give, this is Atril's weapon. I'm going to give it back to Atril. I'll give Heathbell his own weapon, and I'm going to have this awesome set of party, light party. It's really coming together. That's amazing. And then for my new units, let's take a look here. So for my, we'll queue up the water units here. So now I've got a healer, tank, DPS, and I can put Heathbell as my 4th. But this is really solid, and Athena's a really interesting tank. She's dual weapons. Excuse me. She's dual weapons, which is pretty, I think, pretty rare for a tank. I think a lot of tanks are lance users. And we'll put there she is in 3D. So she's got a really interesting kit because she is a magic tank. So I don't think I don't know if there's a way to see her max stats here, but her magic defense you can already see is high, and she's going to be really good against magic attacks, and she's actually going to be one of the more powerful tanks, I believe, as well in terms of stats. And she's got a barrier brave skill, which is very important. That's a really good brave skill to have. It's at a good BP cost as well. 3 is not too bad. And then otherwise, lots of damage abilities that here's apply a barrier, chance to crit. That's really good. And then a taunt ability, as well as a heal self ability. Just lots of really good little things. Generates Scorn right off the bat at the beginning of each wave. So just a really nice tank kit, and a really interesting tank because she's not built like other people. So we're at the end of the pulls, and I have to say I'm pretty happy. Like, that Night Lord pull wasn't good, but the featured pull was better than I possibly could have hoped for. The only thing that could have been better is if I pulled the 4th water DPS, but I think we're going to roll with Heath Bell in that slot, and I mean, we'll see what I can do to get it up for Deca Trials, but it's not likely to get all my water units ready in time in one day, but yeah, that's gonna be it. So let me know how your polls went in the comments below. I'm really curious about that. If you're pulling on water, and let me know how you're doing in the event as well, and we'll discuss. And then otherwise, we'll see you soon with another video. Thanks. Thank you so much for watching this video. You can show your support with a like and subscribe, and by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/MysidiaGaming. Until next time, keep it real, Mysidians.